Oh, unmute myself. There we go. Hello, everybody. We are live once again on a fantastic. No, do we go drop? Did it drop? Did it drop? Or are we live? I can't tell.
It dropped.
No.
I think it dropped. I think it's coming back up.
It better come back up. Oh. Yeah, thankfully Twitch is, not killing us at the moment, so.
He does.
Let's see. Yeah, I went ahead and.
Now I got an advertisement, and yes, that's something
There.
I get.
Okay, so now I think we're all set.
You guys are my best friends.
Hi, Granny Weasley.
That's what I
Thank you for hosting. We really appreciate it. And now, let's just go ahead and jump into what I expect to be a very fantastic night for us. So if you don't know, we are playing Mouse Guard tonight. This is the Eastern Marches, which are sort of like a community game for us. We like to sort of gather whoever wants to learn how to play this fantastic role-playing game and just go buck wild with it. So what we'll start with is just a general overseeing of, the setting. So here's what's happening in the world of Mouse Guard. There are no humans, there are no nasty orcs or anything like that. Instead, our players are playing little tiny mice who go on wondrous adventures to help protect the mouse territories, which is the place that they live in. However, it is a dangerous place to be a mouse in, because, as you can imagine, there are lots of things that eat mice. But thankfully, the mice are smart, they're clever, they're very cunning, and they have sort of constructed various things to help
You guys are my best friends.
Ayami, thank you. And they've constructed towns that they can build, walls that they can hide behind, and weapons and various science-y bits that can sort of keep them alive and help them grow and expand. But what keeps all these towns safe? That is the Mouse Guard, a faction of dutiful, brave mice who, with knowledge, sword, and shield, go out and do their best to make sure that all mice thrive, prosper, and are generally happy and not dying. However, we are not taking you to the mouse territories right now. We are taking you to the border. Beyond this little imaginary line that is marked by an excruciating scent mixture made from the chemicals of the science mice of Spruce Tuck, the Mouse Guard has taken authority over a small outpost beyond this scent border. And a few of the guards mice who have been there for some time have now grown to call it home, as it has begun to expand and build and all these other things. And this is actually one of the first episodes where, well, not the first, I think there's been a few like this, but all of you are in Tapper's Point. You've been here for quite a while. What do you guys think you are doing on this fateful day? Is there anything in particular you have learned to do in Tapper's Point just by instinct?
Can I get rid of my angry and tired since I've been here for like ever?
No! Unfortunately, you will have to do that during the player's turn. Right now, we are entering a phase called the Game Master's turn, which is where I will be enforcing the dice, and I will be sort of putting obstacles in your path as you get your mission in just a little while. But since you started, why don't you tell us a little bit about Ellie? What sort of mouse is she? What's her fur color? What's her belief? That sort of thing.
Yeah, so Ellie is, she's actually a scientist mice, like you had mentioned before. Yeah, she likes to invent things. She likes to invent a lot of things, but she actually helped with that STEM board a little bit. Ellie is 18. She's the sister of Rita, who Abby's playing tonight, but she's basically all of the neutral colors and, like, streaks of blonde, like, thrown into one mouse. So she's basically, brown, gray, red. So basically, just think of like earthy colors and then like with a little streak of blonde here and there. Like that's what she looks like. She also wears a blue cloak, but it's like half cloak, half fox fur because Pepper Jack gave her from the fox that we killed the last time. Her belief is that all possibilities should be explored for the good of all. A mouse needs to think with her head and act with her heart in order to succeed.
And from there, let's go ahead and move over to your sister, Ida. Ida, what is your mouse? Their cloak color, fur color, their belief, that sort of thing.
My mouse's name is Ida, and Ida has a gray cloak. She, at this point, is holed up in her room, which is getting way too cluttered with the various scrolls and books and stuff that she's collecting. So she is she's like a strawberry blonde fur, and although she believes in the Mouse Guard, she is much more interested in building her library and organizing her library, and she's very, very cautious. And also right now has a grudge against Quincy, but that's another thing.
Rude! Anyways.
Sorry.
So, I get the imagination. Let's actually turn towards the newest of this group here. Owen, your character Cedric. He has been in Tapper's Point for some time now. You've been on a few missions that have been sort of given to you by Guard Captain Arabelle and Patrol Leader Quincy, the two mice who seem to be in charge here. What are your thoughts on Tapper's Point in Cedric's point of view, and what is his fur color, cloak color, and belief?
Cedric is having a grand old time. He likes almost everyone there. I think there were one or two people who we were told, stay away from them. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. But aside from that, Cedric's had a good time. He's made good friends with the gatekeeper. The one with the funny accent that I can never remember the name of.
Oh, my name's Blaze.
Blaze. Right. Thank you.
Do you need to go in? You're just sort of standing out here talking about yourself.
What?
No, go.
I'm monologuing. Don't worry about it, Blaze. I do this once in a while. I have gray fur. I have a navy blue cloak. And my belief is that no one is bad. Or, like, no one is bad until proven otherwise. Benefit of the doubt, basically.
Nice.
It also Blaze. This helps to make sure that I don't have like insomnia or anything, or a concussion.
Well, all right.
Anyways.
I guess if that's how you roll, I can support that full-heartedly. Says this is pretty nice having someone to talk to. And
Hey,
you see the Seabree, the other mouse who is always at attention with him, just sort of turns her head to him, just making this very like tight expression on her face. Pepperjack, how are you doing?
I'm better. I've lost an arm out here at Tapper's Point.
Oh yeah,
but it hasn't slowed me down.
You have one now. You have one in its place.
A stick
Yeah.
arm.
I still haven't figured it out yet, but I'm gonna try.
She tried.
And Pepperjack, he's a gray mouse with a white undercoat. Kind of chunky for a mouse. He has a wine-colored cloak that's lined with fox fur.
He finally accepted it.
Shush.
And at this point, I think what we'll do is Tapper's Point has sort of gotten this system of if you're required for a patrol, you'll know it. And eventually, I think actually Seabree is the one who sort of voluntarily is like, takes on these matters of delivering memos and requests for all of you. You are requested to report to Patrol Leader Quincy's office in Tapper's Point. So this little gray mouse still, she's a guard's mouse, but she has still got this youthful stride to her steps, despite the heavy armor that she was outfitted with after spring. And she just gathers all of you, or tells you you're needed there. Just running throughout this gigantic pine tree that has just sort of had Tapper's Point carved out of it. I guess, do you guys have any words for each other once you get up to that door?
You see be like, Quincy wants you. Thank you.
And Ellie's like, look, I mean, you just gotta go in there with a level head, sister. I know you don't like him, but he kind of is our, commanding officer. He pulls rank.
Oh, I know.
Did something happen?
Yeah, it's a long
I feel
story.
like I missed something.
She
Who's this
doesn't
person?
like talking about it.
This person, who are you?
What?
You, who
Yeah,
are you?
guys-
I've never
guys
seen you
haven't
before.
met. You guys haven't
Wait,
met.
Oh.
have I met him?
I think you have.
I think you have.
Yeah, I have.
Has
You guys
Pepperjack?
have.
Yeah.
Okay, Pepperjack has. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
By the way,
So, yeah,
Pepperjack,
um,
you're looking better.
Yeah.
Hey.
I was gonna ask, how's your arm doing, Pepperjack?
Still missing.
Man.
Well, I tried.
We drew
Who
posters
are
and
you?
everything.
Hi.
I know.
Sorry.
It's
Apologies. I believe I've heard word around that your name is Ida. Yes. I'm Cedric. I'm new to the Mouse Guard. Well, not new, but and I'm here to help as best I can. Pleasure to meet you.
Cool. I very hesitantly put out my. Hi, Cedric.
Hi.
I take a
As you-
deep breath.
you can
That wasn't awkward at all.
Yeah, and she Ellie's kind of like she's kind of like has shoulders drooping because she's still a little bit like sore on the subject of Pepperjack's arm. He's like, I tried.
You did good. I'm
He's
happy
wearing
you
it.
tried.
I'm a doctor. I can
And he
tell you.
brings
You
her,
did
like,
pretty well.
He brings her like a little cup of like honey. Like here.
Thanks, I guess.
Hmm.
She kind of like takes it and kind of like sips it, but still a little bit dejected, but feeling a little better.
Okay. And with that, you guys make your way towards Quincy's office.
I
Okay.
guess.
So, you go towards the upper floors of Tapper's Point. This is mainly where meetings and sort of more administrative stuff is done. Quincy, being the administrative leader of Tapper's Point and all the stuff that happens within it, is on the right side as you sort of keep going up these stairs. And you go over to that door, do your knock, you're open, you burst in, however you want to do it. But when you open that door, you see the very pristine and clean setup that Quincy has for his office, now that it has been his for quite some time, sort of making it this very there's a new smell, oddly enough. It's this like it's hard to place. And then as you walk in, you realize he's decked it out in several wildflowers, just sort of like putting them into these little like holders on the walls. There's just several of them just stuffed along the walls. And there is Patrol Leader Quincy, who led the patrol that came here to Tapper's Point and sort of took reins and sort of fortified it. And a second mouse. She's a gray mouse, a lot older than any other mouse you have seen in Tapper's Point. I forget who might know who she is, because she had a very loud entrance. Were you there when she entered town?
Oh yeah.
Ida, you see Grandma Biddy.
My eyes.
Do I know
Very
who
wide.
this is?
Biddy Antherd.
I
Very
know
wide.
who this is, don't I?
Oh, don't I know this?
Word around town might have happened, and yeah, Cedric,
Well,
I
no,
think she was with
because-
you, because Cedric did.
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
Yeah, because you came into Tapper's Point with a patrol guard and an old lady.
Oh boy.
Answer.
Trying to figure out.
No.
Is this
It-
what Tilly was talking about?
This is what Tilly was talking about. This is Tilly's parent.
So
No,
this
Grandma.
makes me wince. Like,
but Ellie
even I shy
like,
away.
officially met her, right?
No, not yet.
Okay.
And you see, she's wearing like this little tight-fitted vest that she's still sort of like trying to like straighten and loosen. But also, you notice that she has a bag next to her chair, and is also wearing this little cloak that sort of wraps around her form and sort of has a hood that goes over her big ears. And she just regards all of you with a moment's of what seems to be disdain, until she just sort of settles into her seat. And Quincy immediately looks up and says, "Ah, wonderful! Hello. Let's see. Take a seat, if you will." And then he just studies all of your faces for a moment, and he just like,
Oh boy.
Hi.
he's just
She
sort of
goes,
like,
out with the Quincy.
I look up at Quincy. I see him and I narrow my eyes and then I'm like, and then I could try to kind of make contact, like,
"Smells good, doesn't it?" He says.
oh yes, it smells very
Not really.
nice in here.
Oh, gracious.
Nope.
Are there... Did
Ellie,
you make sure none
be
of these were
polite.
poisonous?
Oh, I'm sure if you don't eat them, you'll be fine.
Oh, okay.
Do you even know what these are?
Last I heard, let's see. I actually think, oh gosh, what are they? Baby's breath. I think they're baby's breath. Those are my personal favorite flowers. But he
You
might.
do realize those are toxic, right?
I'm not.
Oh,
They.
sir.
Ellie,
You can't have this many in your office.
Now it's just my office. It's not like I'm hanging them all over the place.
I mean for your own health.
From my own.
Yeah.
These are not toxic. I'm fairly confident that they aren't. Biddy, you picked these out for me, didn't you? And she goes, "Oh well, yes, darling. They're just so lovely. They sort of bring out the countenance of your demeanor."
I look at Quincy.
Sir?
And I open my eyes really wide, like,
It's fine, y'all. It's fine.
Sir, I have several books proving this point. It is toxic.
There's scientific experiments that also prove it as well.
That's what I mean.
Interesting. Perhaps if you can get me a report from our good local mind mouse of such matters, we could come to a conclusion on which would be the most appropriate flowers for this office's decoration. As of right now, I'm fairly certain that Urianos doesn't have such papers ready right now, so I think we'll do just fine.
I could find one, but alright.
Anyways, I'm sending you on a mission with Miss Antherd here, yes? And she goes, "Yes, you said it. Not Anthill, Antherd." And she just sort of gives him this, like, toothy smile. And he goes, I got it. Anyways, you are to escort Miss Biddy on a very important mission. This pine tree, unfortunately, what we would not like is to be driven out by rows of very, very, bitey ants. So what she is
Fire
going...
ants.
I mean, you could call them that, but
No,
they're
that's
just...
what they are.
I mean,
That's what they're
let's
called.
not overinflate
Nice.
the issue.
sorry.
No, that
Thank you.
hurts.
Can I just go get, like, do you have an insectress here?
She is the insectress.
Okay.
She goes, "Oh, it's in the name, darling. Do you think there's someone around here who is perhaps carrying that name better?"
No, you carry it very well. And
No, there
Phil
is-
fits you perfectly.
There is Tilly. I mean,
Oh,
Shush your face.
And
She's-
hearing this,
I covered his
take
mouth the
this,
moment he started saying something.
a deep breath.
I'd like to. Can I in character put my hand over his mouth?
No.
Ellie has
yes,
no idea
yes, you
what's
can,
going on,
But unfortunately,
so,
what's
like,
said
she's-
is said. And
Oh, forgetful.
she sort of turns over to Quincy and says, now it's actually a good idea. Why don't you call the little one in and we can have a wonderful trip together? A family
No.
gathering! And
No.
Quincy sort of says, I'd love to bring grandmother and granddaughter together. That would be a most lovely occasion. But unfortunately, she's on a mission right now.
Yes, a very important mission, if I'm not mistaken. But anyway, you were saying we need to get rid of some ants with the lovely Miss Anthart here?
Yes. She has in that bag some very lovely concoctions that will just need some proper application to the ant hills that are nearby and threaten our comfort here. We would not like them to wander any closer than they are right now. That's really all I have for you. Should be easy peasy.
That can easily be arranged.
Should be is the key word.
I kind of like look over at Ida.
What did you say?
I'm like, aren't they always?
Any questions before you set out?
Any specific materials we would need to take with us aside from these mixtures you said?
These mixtures are all set. They're you don't need any special applications or tools, Miss Anthart. And she goes, no, just some good old paw in the dirt work.
Okay.
About how many ants? I don't know exactly how ants work in terms of, I don't know, hills or hordes or what have you. But
Yeah, how many are we talking?
Oh, well, I think it's just one hill.
So that's a lot.
It might be a lot. Biddy, how many do you think might?
No,
and she
that
goes,
is a lot.
over 100 possibly.
That's a lot.
Oh yes.
Swell. That's swell.
all right, I think we should be able to hack it.
Yeah, we can do it.
Well, best of luck. And he
Thanks.
sort of turns his attention down to the side of his desk where he has a hammer, nails, and some more pots, or rather some holders for more of these baby's breath and wildflowers that he's got.
As people file out, exactly how are we filing out? Because I would like to try to be the last.
You want to
Not
be
for
the
anything
last.
bad. Yes.
Okay. So I'd say that you can do that. Biddy
Biddy's
will
still
be.
here?
She'll be the first one out.
Okay. I know that we've had our differences before, Guard Captain Quincy. However, I do
Oh,
urge you to.
patrol leader. Actually, administrative head. Actually, just call me Quincy.
Sorry, Quincy. But just on the off chance that the flowers would do something bad for your health, I would much rather have them looked at than have your health in danger. That was all. Have a good day. Unless you need something else.
I don't.
All right. Yeah. Bye. And then
Bye.
she goes off.
Okay.
Because, like, I don't know. This is really, like, devious of Biddy. I don't like this.
Okay. So here's what we'll do next. Do you guys have anything in particular that is not a roll that is going to happen in town before you leave? Because Grandma Biddy is going to be like, let's go right now.
I say bye to Blaze as we head out.
Well, it was great to see y'all. I hope you get back all right. And Biddy says, "Oh, you should get lots of cold salve when we come back. Fire ants, Mr. Blaze." And he goes, "Oh, that's awful. Those are worse than a crabby pinch. Those are like,
Reassuring.
Are you guys gonna be all right? It's just you four? Take it on 500 ants."
Oh,
We'll be
Oh.
Wait a minute, 500.
Oh heck
We-
yeah!
we-
If that hill's been there for a good long while, that queen's been busting out babies and little ones for all night and all day.
Ellie turns to Biddy at this point and she goes, "Are you serious?" Because she's angry.
I kind of put Ellie. I grab her by her arm. Hey.
Who's always standing beside Blaze?
Seabree.
Okay, Seabree, can you confirm this?
I mean, I'm from Elmos. We don't have many problems with ants.
Okay.
He's from Restleaf, so I wouldn't know.
Okay.
Where-
you know,
like-
all right.
But I mean, could be.
Eh,
Yes.
And Ellie,
Alright.
Ellie turns to Biddy goes again and she's like, "Why didn't you tell us?"
Oh, I thought 100 would be more satisfying for you. Something not so heroic. You are
Heroic, we
humble.
need to know what we're up against, not
Oh.
heroic. This isn't all about
Ellie?
heroic.
Ellie, my dear.
Ida, don't you Ellie me. I'm not in the mood.
I hate to be interrupting, but we
Yes,
need to
okay.
go.
I agree. Let's
The
head out.
faster we get this done, the better. So,
Exactly, so let's go.
This problem just
Get
gets
it done.
worse. Let's go.
Well, gosh, you all have a good time, okay?
All right,
Blaze,
see you later, Blaze.
Bye.
I go,
I'll
hey,
try.
Blaze, one more question.
Yeah.
Huh?
Wherever you're from, you've dealt with some of these ants before, right? And you've seen them?
Oh heck
You gotta
yeah!
be-
Me and my sis used to do stuff like that up in wrestling. That's why we kind of got driven out of Wolf Point because, well, Wolf Point back in 1155, we kind of had to run away.
You got any tips to how to deal with them?
Oh sure, you just gotta abandon your town and go live somewhere else.
Oh, great.
Oh,
That's the best
Solid
advice you can
advice.
give.
Well, heck yeah, the territories are a big place.
I
And
think
Any
gosh,
other
we might,
advice?
we mice are so cunning and clever that we can just set up shop anywhere.
Right, but you're missing the point.
Yeah, we can't really leave here, Blaze.
And
You're here. duty.
Grandma Biddy says, "Oh, don't listen to the simpleton. These will work just fine. You trust old Biddy, all right?"
Says the woman who only told us there were 100 there.
Oh, try to humble yourself, darling.
You
How
know
can I
what?
remember when I have a lying mouse?
Okay,
Coming with us.
just let's continue.
Think of it this way: if it goes bad, only, Tapper's Point only loses 4 mice.
Greater good.
Greater
Question
good.
And she is gonna head out. You guys, however, need to
Why I oughta.
I'm just gonna go over and pat her on the shoulder, saying, "You good there?"
I whisper
Someone
to both,
needs to.
Ida
Someone
and
needs to
Ellie.
hold Ellie back.
I whisper to both Ida and Ellie. I go, "Don't worry. I think we just need to be faster than the old lady."
Solid point.
I need something. I need a check from you guys. I'm going to ignore what you just said.
Pepperjack is angry.
Someone, please clip that. Please, for the love of God. Please clip it.
I need you to make a scout check.
Alright, he's got how
oh my
to scout.
god.
I swear to God, someone please clip that. I swear.
Hang on.
That
Let
was
me just
great.
find.
My scout's only
where's
2,
me?
so.
I think
gotta
mine's
find
only 2
Scout.
as well. Jesus. All right.
I
Fun.
was
You
gonna
have
say,
fun there.
Yeah, Pepperjack's usually good at scout, so.
It's his job.
However, I do have Heidi Holwise, but I don't imagine that'd help here. Would it? 4. Would Heidi Holwise help?
It would. That can be your helping dice.
Cool. Done deal.
I
Oh,
don't know what can I do.
Not once you scout.
guys,
Wow.
this. Oh, we're good.
What?
Huh?
Nothing. My computer was being funny. I thought the
Okay.
stream was going funny. I was
Oh
wrong.
no.
I was wrong.
That's okay.
You wanna- oh, sorry.
Oh, I have Insectress.
Oh, that would have helped
I had
earlier.
that.
Because remember, our parents were insectrists.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Oh god.
This is probably going to be obstacle 2.
Okay.
Oh.
Can I
No,
use
oh my god,
Insectress to help?
no.
I was like, what?
Obstacle 6.
That was a
Whoa.
little bit more. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Because
Can I use Insectress to help?
yes, because you're looking for ants.
Okay. So
Oh
I'm
my
at
god.
I
7.
can use Scout.
You scout 8. All right.
Yeah, and I use hidey hole wise.
Any traits? Or do you think you're good with traits?
I think I'm gonna use alert.
That's good.
That is appropriate. Please add that.
Oh boy, here we go.
First roll.
Yep.
Oh! No!
What
Okay,
happened here?
so here's what's
I
gonna
can't see the stream.
So is there anything else you want to do? Because that's 4 successes down. That's gonna be hard to get back.
Oh!
Yeah.
Oh,
Could one of
no.
us roll it or no?
No, it's
No.
been rolled.
That's bad.
Let me see. Can I? What do I need to roll to?
Now, what's your wise?
Oh, I have poison wise and snake wise.
Nope.
That's not gonna help.
Fortunately, those are the only things you could re-roll with persona points and fate points for. I don't think those fit.
Yep.
What?
The question now is, do we get a condition, or is there going to be a...
I don't think Ellie can handle another condition, let's be honest.
Do you guys?
Oh no, what's up with Ellie?
Do you guys? What conditions do you have right now? Ellie, I know what you have.
I have. I
You're
have
angry and tired, I think.
I'm
Yeah.
angry.
Okay, I
I'm
think
healthy.
angry
I
too.
think everybody's gonna be hungry and thirsty.
Gotcha.
Cool.
Oh, rude.
Let's just add to Ellie's
it
thing.
is.
That's cool.
It is.
Ellie's gonna be
Hard.
even more angry.
It is hard going because number one, although the trails in and out of the territories between Port Sumac and Wolf Point, those are good. Everything else is difficult to maneuver because there are
Good.
heaps and heaps of pine needles. What are you gonna say?
Oh.
Can I negate that with my instinct?
What's your instinct?
Forages in the wilderness. Make sure that there's enough food for everyone.
Do you have Harvester? Oh wait, here's what I'll. Oh wait, no, I can't. Unfortunately, Mouse Guard is not the game for that. Torchbearer actually has rules where you can use your instinct to do that, but Mouse Guard unfortunately doesn't. But
Okay.
you could use this to play on your instinct and say, "Hey, I'm keeping an eye out for this stuff." So what I'll do
Okay.
maybe is you can go ahead and put gear, and you can probably find. I don't know what sort of food do you think would be available in a pine tree forest? Like maybe like
Pine nuts.
I was gonna say nuts, probably most likely. Maybe berries somewhere,
I bet
like near the pine trees.
Yeah, so let's say you're able to find a few things like that.
Okay.
Just put it in your gear, snacks.
Okay,
And I'll
would
let
that
that be a
wouldn't
part of your instinct.
would that negate the hunger and thirsty though, or
It would not. So, what we'll do now is you guys push forward, getting a little further out of Tapper's Point, but now you're just sort of roaming in the pine tree wilds, which is a little stressful because the pine needles are they're very precarious to walk on. They poke you if you step on them wrong, or they're very slippery if you feel like you need to scramble about. And Grandma Biddy makes it as hard-pressed a journey as she can, just sort of falling behind, asking for rests, various other things, while also just trying to keep an eye out for these ants.
Ellie is gonna snap on her. I'm
Swell.
telling you right now.
But unfortunately, you
Leave her
guys-
to me.
Fortunately,
No, as in discussing.
Oh, okay.
As in a conversation. I'm extroverted. I'm not going to murder her, you people. Dear God. I'm the soft
Oh,
one.
only one.
No.
You're the soft boy.
the softest boy.
So, suddenly, she perks up and says, "Oh, look what I found." And she sort of gets on her, sort of crouches down next to this little ant that's sort of crawling around like that.
We should do something about that.
Yes, we'll follow it.
I don't like this.
Lead on.
Wonderful. Come on, let's follow the little one. And she starts cooing to it and sort of singing this old, soft, quiet little tune as she sort of follows it around. And you guys follow behind her until you come to what looks like a big, like, round clump of dirt and sand that has just been piled up above the pine needles. It was a little bit large. And then she says, "Oh, I knew that would work out so lovely. Go on, you shoo. We need to put my lovelies." And she sort of opens the bag, and it is this big, like, paw-sized clumps of wire that has been wrapped around these damp leaves and cotton and linol and stuff. And she says, "We need to tuck these deep in there. Throw them down that little center hole as well, if possible."
What are they?
How deep we talking?
As long as they're under the surface and the ants can't dig them out too easily, it may work. They just need to settle there for a minute or so, and then...
What are they?
Deterrents, dear! Would you like to try one?
Oh, I'm so hungry, I might actually take you up on that, but let's see how they work first.
Oh, not too good. I'm afraid I have some little nippers still with me. And she sort of hands each of you one of these, or at least offers them to you, says, "How would you like to do this? We could make a big, we could just run in and just stick our paws in, get lots of bites. Or, something else. What do you think?"
What's the most efficient way?
"Oh, I would have you stick your arms down in there and stand here and tell you if you got it deep enough."
Why would
I'd rather you
with
gave us a demonstration.
Oh,
yeah.
Demonstration? Well, of course. And she sort of kneels down and starts packing up some dirt and says, "Just like this." And she just rolls the dirt over the deterrent ball.
Are there any trees, like, above this anthill at all?
Yes, there are. There are.
Okay. Alright.
There are several skills and several ways that you could do this, by the way.
Okay.
But they have to get in that anthill.
I have.
Alright.
I wonder,
I
I got
have
an
an idea.
say, a really big stick. And
I have a
reach that stick so we don't touch the ants, and we try to poke it down as far as we can. I wonder if that would work better than just sticking our hands in.
That's one
I
way.
second that idea.
I have my spear. I could attach it to the end of my spear and poke it in there.
That would
Then
work.
how would it get off the spear?
You just rub it against the ground until it falls off.
So, you want
I mean,
to
we
make
could
a...
bash some ants while we're in there.
We could lower one of us from up top with a rope just over it. That way you won't
That's
even have-
dangerous.
I feel
no.
like I am being voluntold. No.
No.
I like this jury, like, sort of like just making this, like, tool that you can use to sort of
Yeah.
do this safely. Is that what you guys want to do, though?
Ooh.
I would
that what
like
we
to
want?
jury rig a stick.
I mean-
That'd be good.
If you can jury rig it, I can help you keep it together. I'm a carpenter.
Oh yeah,
You guys can use my spear if you want.
that would be swell.
Okay, so... You would have to make a survivalist check.
Hey.
One of you.
I have 3.
I think I have 5, actually.
Oh my god.
Yep.
All yours.
I need
fun.
obstacle 5 actually to get this tool made.
Oh, help me
Oh.
out, guys.
I have hidey hole wise. I can technically find the point where it would be easiest to bury the turret.
I have carpenter. I can help attach that thing to your spear.
So is that okay? That's 7. Anybody else?
I don't think I got anything unless. No, I don't have anything.
Do you have?
I have survivalist. I
You
could
help-
use
could help.
survivalist again.
Yeah, you could help with
Yeah.
survivalist.
Never mind.
Nobody
I was
has
like-
helped with survivalist yet.
All right.
Yeah.
So,
Go for it.
So I have 8. Let me see. Do I have anything?
Any traits?
you can try to
No,
use a
my
trait.
traits would not. I have rational, fearless, fire, and loyal. I don't think that would help in this situation.
Fearless would not help.
No. Oh, it might help. Because
Well,
I'm.
if
I don't know about that because you're
Yeah,
doing
because you're using
something.
the stick.
Well, wait. So are you rolling?
I am rolling because I have
Okay.
5 survivals.
Just
She
making
has the
sure.
highest. So yeah.
So I mean, I have 8.
You have 8. I think
Can I
rational.
spend-
Actually, I think you can use rational because this is sort of like rationalizing a way that you can do this task
Yeah.
without, you know,
Can I use a persona point to add?
add just 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
That'd be 10.
Could be 10. I think I'm gonna do that.
All right. Grandma Betty just sort of sits down and watches as you start to build this.
So
tool.
she's not helping.
She's not helping.
She's already helped. She has the deterrence.
May I ask her for some assistance in the creation of our makeshift stick?
What do you say?
We're all for your idea, but we're going to use. We're trying to make some sort of device to put it in the ground with a spear, like the end of a spear, rather than using our hands and getting bitten 1,000 times. Which I feel you might agree that would be bad. So, would you be willing to assist us in the creation of it?
Make a persuader check.
Just wait, hang on. That was probably garbage, but hey, I have 2. I'm screwed.
She is rolling her.
Could I assist him in the persuader?
Yes, you could. What do you say?
Please, people,
I'd like
help.
to, I'd like
Oh,
to use
God.
a manipulator. I'd be like, it'd be great if we could actually get this, get this working. We do this, we get in, we get out. Because if we don't make it back, you might not be able to make it back on your own. I mean, no offense, but
I glare at him.
I mean, if we're all in one piece, we have a pretty good shot to make it back.
Okay. Who else?
I have
Or is that
persuader.
it? What do you say?
Rita, please.
I'm trying to think of how I would say this.
Yep.
Give me a second. It's gonna take me a while. I know. I give me a second. I'll think.
How many dice do you have right now?
I believe we have 3.
3?
Oh, we're screwed.
Yeah, I'm not
I know.
touching this one.
Why?
Hey,
Yeah, I
Ellie, if
don't-
you
I
help,
don't-
you are a part of the failures if that so happens.
I know.
There's gonna be a little telltale thing. Grandma Biddy remembers this.
But I have nothing but good intent.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Right?
That's how
Sometimes that
Telltale
happens.
works. That's how
I
Telltale
know.
works.
That's how it works too. Yeah.
You have nothing but good intentions, and then the grandma just like throws you into the anthill. That's their business model.
Can Ellie ask what she hopes to gain from this?
She says, "Oh well, good social standing for one. 2, to prove that old mice can perform just as well as the younger mice, who are
have
a
an
little bit
idea.
too foolish."
What do you
for their
mean,
own
older
good.
mice? You're quite a young dame.
Wait. So, I mean,
Does that work?
think about it. Your social status. I mean, if you'll help us with this, I mean, we can spread the word of how, great you were throughout the entirety of Tapper's Point. And then you'll be the talk of the town.
You see her eyes glitter at this. She can't help it. Can you add helping dice to that, please? So you now have 4 dice.
4.
What do you want? Do you want to use a trait, perhaps?
I have extroverted.
Extrovert, that'll help. So you have 5.
Yeah.
Oh, we also have
Same as her.
We also have the pool of dice as well.
Yeah. Do you want to use any persona points or anything like that?
How many do we have in the pool?
Not a lot.
Yeah, that's what I'm
We've
thinking.
been tapping them hard. We have 3
I
dice.
know. We murdered it
we have
last time.
3 dice. We have 3 persona points and 12 fate points.
12 fate points.
Yeah.
What did you use a fate point for again?
You can use a fate point to explode a 6 or re-roll 1 dice if you have it appropriate to your wise.
Right. Howdy hole wise, that wouldn't work for this. Okay.
No.
That would be bad. Cool.
Push
Good
her
to know.
into a hole.
What's the?
I can imagine it.
Hey, come over here. I got something to tell you.
I have just the right thing for this occasion.
Oh my god.
A mouse. Okay. Well, I say we stick to the 5 dice that we have now, and I'll use a fate point. If I get a 6, we'll hope.
Oh.
You need to
Okay.
roll now.
Slash R.
I got first.
I need to roll now, don't I?
Not you.
I do.
He does.
So slash R. What is it?
I
again?
thought I was rolling for something for the
Uh,
spear thing.
The spear thing? You already... Oh, you do still, but you wanted helping dice from her.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's why. Okay, so we're holding off on yours.
Yeah.
Because we need to figure out...
Apologies.
Okay. Sorry, I got caught up in the moment.
I was so confused. I was like, why is he rolling? Like, what the?
I
So
will
we're trying
roll-
to persuade her to get helping dice from her. So that's why you're
Yes,
rolling.
because it's obstacle 5, and you only have 10 dice, I believe.
I have 10 dice.
Okay, so you need to roll whenever you're ready, Cedric.
Okay. So. Okay, she jumped ahead
I
and
didn't
did
even
that.
need it.
I still want you to do it because we did declare this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So this
I
is
put
why,
so much
this is
time and
why-
effort into this.
This is why
I
we
hit the
shouldn't
wrong
roll.
button. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
I
that's
wasn't
fine.
supposed to roll. I hit the wrong button.
Whoopsies. Okay, so slash R. What do I do?
Here, just a second.
Oh, let me show you the thing that you can copy and paste. Where is it?
Maybe it'll show up. Maybe it won't. Ah, there we go.
Got it?
Yep, just copy
Hang
and paste that slash R something and put the number of dice you're rolling in front of that 6. And then we will see if you can convince Grandma and her to help you,
Even though I
Yeah,
don't need it.
even though you don't need it.
Shush.
Hey,
I worked for
mean,
this.
He did.
Just
Also,
pretend
you
that
guys are all in this now, too.
Okay, well,
Yes!
and you get to explode 2 6s.
Spend a fate point, re-roll those 2 6s, or if you want,
Spend your fate point.
if you want, you
I'm spending
can
fate point.
you can break this tie in her favor with
Huh?
one of your traits. If you do this, you will receive 2 checks for the player's turn to do whatever you want, and that's what anybody else
Oh,
does.
right. Deliberate failure.
Yes, because otherwise
forgot about
everybody,
that.
'cause everybody only gets 1 check for the player's turn, and there are a lot of conditions right now.
Yeah, I feel like that'd probably be a better idea.
Here's the thing,
Though I
though.
don't know. Yeah.
Here's the thing, though. Pepperjack and Ellie are a part of this, so if you fail this, they will bear the consequences.
Suffer
as well.
too.
Yeah.
I have 3 conditions.
Okay. The players additional players check is not worth the additional status effect because if that happens, they're dead. That's end of story.
Well, she's not gonna murder them.
No, but
Right?
she might just
Take
like
away-
annoy them to the point of going a heart attack.
It's
Like
what's that? Dissonant whispers.
Yes.
Dissonant whisper.
Senti boom!
I'm not gonna lie. I kind of want to see what happens.
Senti boom.
Yeah, but I want to live.
Go ahead and do your thing. Do whatever you want. You can roll those are 2 6s. You could win this.
I could win this.
Potentially explode those 6s too.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
I feel like deliberate failure is really good for me technically because it's early game.
But
However, it's gonna hurt
yeah.
like a douche. Okay. Okay, my question is, are the other two willing to, like, if they're okay with it, I will fail. If they're not okay with it and would rather I succeed, I will go with that.
Now, technically, when you give helping dice, you are saying, I am okay with it, even if you fail. But this is Grandma Biddy.
Yes, that's why I'm saying.
I'd rather.
Oh my god, I'm...
Go bag. And
Pardon?
Here's what you can do. You could try to pass, and if you don't get even one success to win, you can still use this offer, I'd say.
Okay.
So even if you don't succeed, you can still take that offer if you want.
Alright. I will try, and if I don't succeed, I'll take the offer.
Yeah. What about my 6s? I could potentially explode those, right?
Yes,
Later,
but
but yes.
unfortunately you already succeeded.
Right?
Yeah.
Right.
That was really good.
2d6 over 4.
Okay.
Well, okay, that
Ayami,
works.
let's see if her helping dice are any good. Go ahead and roll a d6 for me.
Me?
Yeah, I want to see if she would have made a good
If she does anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just for funsies.
Yeah, just for fun. Just for the hell of it. Why not?
Like I said, I really want to know what happens if you
Oh
fail.
my god, she rolled a freaking 1.
So, Grandma Biddy says, oh, well, of course I'll help you, darling. And then she's just sort of like pats your cheek, and then pats Pepperjack's cheek, and then she sort of flips off her hood when she turns to you, Ellie, and says, alright, listen closely, sweetheart.
Oh no!
And she
I
gives you
made a grave mistake.
she gives you helping dice. But that help is literally just her telling you everything you're doing wrong.
Oh no.
Ellie's like, she's like, I don't want to hear it, old woman.
Well, you know, if
She's
you just,
ready to fight this old woman, like for real.
oh yeah, and she just says, oh, but if you just put those 2 straps, no, put them perpendicular. Do you know that word, sweetheart? I don't know which part of the territory
Yes,
she
I
come
know it
from.
very well because I'm a scientist, you imbecile.
Oh,
Oh my.
Does it look like I was born yesterday, old woman?
I have made a grave
well, I
mistake.
wouldn't know. As you said, I'm so old, I can't tell what color your fur is.
That's
I'm
probably
just
because you're
kidding.
blind as a bat.
Oh, it's a good thing I made these then. And it's a good thing you'll be the one delivering them. And she says, do you need me to tape them on to the end there for you?
No, I can stab them just fine.
Good to
You're lucky I
hear.
don't stab you.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
She's angry. This is what happens.
I feel Miyako.
Oh, is that
kind of
how that
shaking.
young man lost his arm? I was wondering where it went off to.
No, that was taken off by something else. Surprised it's not you.
And you are going to be able to... Oh my god, your hair. You're going to be
I
able...
took my hat off.
It's for hair.
So-
I think my hair's worse. It's just like, anyway, go ahead.
Anyway, despite her nagging, you are able to construct these items. And now, we have to come to another roll. I need someone to make another check. And I'm sort of barreling on, like, what sort of check it's going to be. It is going to be the actual... You have the tools, but now you need to actually implant these deterrents. So this is either going to be a scientist check or an insectrist check.
I got it.
So have I. There's 2 scientists in the party.
What is your scientist?
I think it's 2.
Mine is as well. Do you want to roll it this time?
No, because my luck has been absolutely dreadful for the majority of this series.
You made the last
so
roll.
I'm going.
I did.
Both of you succeeded,
Yes.
so.
Yeah, this is true.
Yeah, but
Alright, I'll
mine
roll it.
was very out of character luck. That was weird.
I'll roll it.
All right,
Please do.
now
I'll give you helping dice as scientist.
actually, yeah, the difficulty for this is going to be reduced by 1 because of the tools you have. So I'm going to actually, no, I think you're going to get another dice because of the tools. I think. No, you rolled really high, so yeah, it's going to be obstacle. Let me check on those because I need to make sure it is correct.
Or does she just get like an automatic success for the tool?
Obstacle 3.
Okay, well I have 3 already.
It would have been
Anybody
obstacle
else
4
wanna help?
without these tools.
Yeah, Pepperjack. I'm just gonna look for a way to help here. Try to.
Can I help with inception?
Take the stick and poke it in.
Yes, yeah, you can help with insectors.
Oh, that works.
Alright, can Pepperjack actually, help with survivalist? I'd like to make her like some little booties on her feet, like out of leaves,
Oh my
Probably.
gosh!
so she doesn't get bit.
That's really smart. That is really smart. Yes.
Okay.
That's really clever.
Because here's the thing: once she starts putting those things in, they're gonna come running for you guys.
You said
so I'll
obstacle
make her,
was
like, some
3.
It is 3.
Some little like leaf booties.
Can I spend a persona?
To get an extra dice, of course.
Yes.
every time.
I have so many to burn.
From there, is there anything else you want to add?
Important.
I
Any
don't
traits?
think any of my traits would work in this situation. I've already used rational, so
That's true.
I could use fearless.
This is pretty heavy stuff, yo. Those are a lot of fire ants. They will bite your yeah.
Can I use that?
Totally.
Okay. So I have 7 now. That should be fine.
And
Yeah.
from there, what else do you need? What else do you want to do?
I mean, that's it. I'm just gonna roll
That's
it.
it. I just need 3 successes.
No, it's not it.
Ooh,
Oh.
you're very lucky.
Oh.
Okay, so you succeed.
Well,
You succeed. It takes a little while. And not only that, you know you have to do this fast, because the instant you poke that anthill, all hell is going to break loose. So you start
Ellie's quick.
depositing the deterrents in there, one after the other. There's a total of 6 in total, and eventually you just drive them deep in there. And a little while later, after that first one has been sort of dropped in, the ants come pouring out. A scourge of ants, bright red, just their little legs crawling in several directions, and eventually they start making their way towards you guys. What I need right now is, instead of a conflict, a health check to run away.
From all of us.
Yes, from all of you.
Oh boy.
We need to write
So how do we
down
do
a
that?
goal.
Oh crap!
Or not
I
yet.
never told you guys to write goals.
I
It's
thought
okay,
that
I
the
was
goal
just
was to keep Biddy safe.
That
Basically.
could be a goal. That could be a goal.
That's her
It
goal.
generally has
well,
to just be about a mission.
Well, mine is going to be protect Pepperjack at all costs and keep Biddy safe.
Though this is already happened, my goal at the beginning was like, new person, gotta talk to new person every time.
Wait, so that's
Oh,
survivalist.
This could. I also forgot to tell you guys. This could be a nature check because you're escaping, or it could be a health check, whichever you prefer.
What's my nature?
My nature's 5.
That's actually
Use
pretty
that.
sweet.
So, also for that, real quick, for that 3 successes, that was survivalist, right? Or no, that was.
for scientist.
heck.
Okay, I
that
need
was
to check that
scientist.
off.
I haven't checked off any of those.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh no! You haven't rolled for much, thankfully.
I was about to say
And
this is
then-
only
But
the
I've
second game.
given many different support dice.
Yeah.
So we can use nature.
Yes. Instead of health, you could use nature.
What are you looking for on this?
What do you mean? This is to escape
Like-
the ants. So, the obstacle is to sort of run away from the ants that are pouring out of the anthill.
I'm about to roll my nature, so
Yeah, nature is your mouse nature, so you're using your mousiness to sort of like turn on those
Right.
natural instincts and escape.
oh,
It's a
can
versus
I
test
reroll this?
if you want to.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I want to reroll those sixes.
gotcha.
How many spend as fate point
Just one fate point.
I'm gonna spend
for each?
No, just for
persona
one.
point.
A persona point on this, Vincent.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
do 2 persona points because both my health and nature are on the lower end.
Okay. All
And
right.
everybody needs to roll this, correct?
Everybody, you cannot help.
I'm back. Hello.
Okay, so
Okay.
I have 4 successes.
You have a total of 4. You have Pepperjack.
Ah,
And
no.
same as before, I don't think any of your Weises can help with that. Ida,
What?
that's
What are we doing?
You need to roll your nature or your health to run away from the oncoming scourge of ants.
Oh, could I add a trait?
I have something in my nature.
In your nature?
Instinct.
Instinct? What's your instinct?
Instinct. I have an instinct. It's to
What?
always check for places to hide or escape at any moment at all times.
I think you can use your hidey hole wise to help you.
No, right, but that is also instinct. Like that's. So I have a way out.
It's not
Or-
guaranteed.
no.
Unfortunately, this is not
No?
Torchbearer. In Torchbearer, this sort of thing would happen, but because this is Mouse Guard, it's just sort of like instincts are more like character flavor and sort of like describing what your character can do during the GM's turn. I won't. It's not an automatic success. Like I would allow you to like roll or maybe get some gear related to your instinct, but I'm not going to let you skip a test.
Right.
4. Can I explode that 6?
Yes, if you rolled another 6, it keeps exploding.
Could I use my tough to add a die?
Retroactively, no, but because I love you, yes.
So we're using nature
Nature or health.
Oh,
or health.
I'm gonna keep rolling it.
Pepperjack.
Oh my god!
Wow.
You just book it.
Ellie is booking.
Ellie books it.
I
Oh
used-
No,
God.
because this is
Wow,
you-
Ellie.
This is actually really funny because you were the one you're the one getting closer to the anthill, and like
Yeah.
the panic builds. So once that 6th one is buried, you drop the thing and just go woof woof woof.
Like 5 feet ahead of everybody else.
Yo, duh.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I seriously, I want to keep on rolling it though, just to see where it is.
Yeah, let's see where it ends.
Okay.
That's where it is.
Cedric, how are you
But
doing on
still.
your
Pretty
roll?
awesome.
My computer is deciding to have a spasm attack.
Oh no!
No,
I
it's
have
okay.
6.
We're good.
Let me
I
see.
have
Oh my
6
God.
successes, by the way.
You do have you have 5 health, but you have 3 nature.
Yeah. Alright. This
Which-
is grand.
Yeah, which one do you think you wanted to roll? Because you could, try to
Health.
health and go, buddy.
Yeah.
Whenever you're able to.
Just for the
Oh.
5d6.
Do you want to use any traits?
Hidey hole wise, as I said.
That's a wise. You can also use
That's a
trait.
wise, right?
Yeah.
That's 6. That would mean a trait. What do I have again? Hang on. Oh! Great. Good job, Cedric. You're preparing yourself.
You need the soft trait. You have a
Yeah, I
trait.
can add that. I can add that.
Not until the season finale.
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
No. I have inquisitive, generous, expert. Yeah, that wouldn't help. Hey, ants. How's it going? Yeah, that would.
Hey, buddy.
Right?
My name's
God.
Cedric. What's your name?
Yeah, go up to the ants, start make like an ant relationship. Cause a peace
You could
between the
become
ants and
leader
the
of
mice.
Fire ants.
No.
No,
I
cause
do
a peace
not
between the
allow
ants and the
that.
mice.
It's just an idea.
Just coat themselves in the ant pheromones.
Oh my god, then they'd be trying to crawl over me. That's how that works.
Yes, you'd
I'm
be a
now
death
your
trap
mother.
for any
All right.
Oh.
So this is my usual. This is how this normally works. Just so you know. Yes, I will explode that 6.
All right, spend a fate
I was
point.
gonna say, explode the 6. Always
I'm gonna use it.
explode.
Party fate point because we have 13 of them, so I'm gonna use one.
Okay, I'll make sure I mark that down.
I was gonna say, like, legit, like, explode all the 6s.
We have 1. We have 2.
Yeah! Here it
go.
goes!
Keep rolling,
Let's
keep
go.
rolling.
1 second.
Keeps going.
No. Paste. And then put the freaking 1, and then we go.
Oh, yeah!
And then we go paste.
Keep rolling.
And then we go 1.
And
And then we screwed up.
Okay, so tell me what your successes were, starting with Ellie.
I had 6.
6, Cedric.
4.
Ida. 3, Pepperjack.
Oh no! Pepperjack, no!
So Pepperjack, you fail. Owen and Ayami, you get away.
Do
Ida,
I?
you need to roll again.
No!
Or you could break it in my favor.
Do I mark this down?
Yes, this is a pass for
Ellie's
you.
gonna think that Pepperjack
God,
is right
okay, I've
behind
missed
her,
so
and
many.
she's gonna have she's gonna feel so bad.
By the way, you only mark the passes and fails for tests that you roll. Oh, so you
Yeah, I know,
succeeded
I'm
at
saying,
that. You succeeded at that persuader. I remember.
Okay, persuader. I've missed so many of these.
Well, it's also just
Oh my
that
God.
it's hard to get rolls sometimes if you're not the best in a particular skill.
Oh, right. Yeah, no, but that's not the thing. Like, I just haven't marked.
Oh, that's right. So, Abby, what do you want to
Later.
do? You could break this in their favor with one of your traits. That means you would fail. So it only affects you, and you get 2 players' turn checks for everybody. Or you can try to re-roll that. Or we could re-roll health, or we would just re-roll again. But you would have to. Did you use your nature or health?
Health.
So we would have to use nature this time.
I don't want to re-roll. I'm okay.
Okay, which trait makes you suffer this failure?
I am going to be using. Let's see. I'm gonna use nurture for this because I'm like behind Pepperjack and I'm trying to like push him on, make sure that he's like.
I'm trying. I'm out of breath.
No, you gotta fix it.
I'm out of breath. I'm out of breath.
Quick arm.
Oh,
I'm out of breath.
Okay, so you all run.
Can I run to assist Pepperjack?
Unfortunately, you busted it out of there with Ellie, because you two
Okay.
Yeah,
just
and Ellie's gonna feel so bad when
all
she
of you
realizes
do.
that Pepperjack
All of you do.
isn't behind her.
Except for me.
But my
Actually,
Ow. Ow.
I need to roll for. I forgot to roll for Biddy. Shit.
Oh my god!
Of course, Biddy. Of course.
What did
The
Biddy
old
do?
woman can move!
Old woman. Break.
That old woman has
Okay.
started running way earlier.
She
She's got 2
slows
sixes
down.
she could
Here's the
explode,
thing.
too.
She has a great starting run. Then she paces herself out. She knows this. She knows how this goes.
She's done this before.
She's done this before. You get the sense. Leaving, Pepperjack, you are faltering behind,
No!
and then
No.
you suddenly slip on the pine needles, and you right face first into the ground. Some of them like sticking into your fox fur pelt as well as your own. And immediately, the ants are on you, and they start nipping
No.
and they start biting. And
No.
Ida, you see Pepperjack doing that. And because his arm, he's not used to it, and the arm is like, it's not made for this panicked situation. He's like trying to like move it to make this artificial arm sort of like push himself back up, but it just like starts to crumble underneath his weight.
Oh no.
Pepperjack, you could either break this arm that was made for you and not suffer a condition, or you can suffer a condition.
No, break it.
Break it.
Break it.
Just break it.
Ellie
break
will
the
not
arm.
be offended.
I can make
no.
you a new one. Break it.
Yeah, we can both
gonna
make you a new one.
I'm gonna break the arm.
Okay, you twist yourself around, trying to realize.
Just kind of leave it with the ants.
Man.
She's like, here, snack on that.
These things are like stronger than you thought. They do start swarming your arm as if, oh, here's a tasty little bit. Doesn't taste good though. And you hear this sickening snap as the arm just sort of bends in half and splinters off. The iron that was sort of used to sort of like keep it in place together, you're stronger than you look at the same time. With that, you are able to sort of like get yourself like out of harm's way from the ones that are on top of you, but then they start to swarm around you. Ida, that is when you come in and just get to action. How do you, with your nurturing trait, get Pepperjack up on his feet and away from these ants?
Seeing that he's really, really struggling with his arm, I kind of hear a ruckus behind me. I immediately, without thinking, run over. As I start to feel the fire ants like crawl up my tiny mouse legs, I'm pulling him up by his arm, like, no, come on, come on. Like very, very trying to pull him up with my tiny mouse. We gotta go. Ow.
Yeah.
Really hurt.
Because you took this moment to help him, you are injured.
Okay.
You are gonna have some nasty welts.
Yep.
And as you guys sort of get farther and farther away from these ants, you're pressed for time as night starts to fall. You guys are out here way long all day.
Of course.
It is the player's turn. What do you
How
do?
long did it take to make that
We
stick?
have 2 players checks.
Yep. You have 2 extra players checks. You have 1 for each of you and 2 in like a community pot if you want to use
Can
them.
I try to cure one of my conditions?
Which one? Angry? Hungry and thirsty?
Which one would you guys recommend?
I can
Yeah,
make some soothing mixtures for angry. Maybe.
I would allow healer for angry.
Okay.
I'm
I
very
don't have
particular about
healer.
it though.
I
And
don't
unless
have healer.
unless you have the materials available, I will allow it.
Oh,
I don't know if you do though.
I don't
What
have anything.
materials?
Like you gotta actually like make a check to go get that stuff.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
Okay.
angry is not an easy condition to get rid of. It's a
weird.
will
Take 'em now.
free.
Well, I can get rid of.
I
Tired.
can get rid of
maybe?
hungry, thirsty, maybe.
You could try to get rid of tired, yeah.
Yeah, I could try to get rid of tired because then that might,
Have a
lessen up
coffee
for
bean.
angry a little bit.
Well, the old woman's gonna want to rest a lot, so.
Yeah,
Still have to roll for it though, right?
I have to roll
Yes.
for tired.
It's a health check.
It's a health check.
Yes.
Oh, sweet.
Obstacle
Okay.
3.
Wait.
My health is 5, so
Don't.
And what do we?
Don't, because Old Blue had it for a long time.
don't what?
That's why he
So
was
what
so
are we rolling?
cranky.
Obstacle 3.
On
I have
making-
5.
No helping tests. No helping dice, I think. Oh, actually,
Oh,
I'll
okay.
give you, if you want, you can use that gear that you got, the snacks, to sort of
Yes!
like
Oh, yeah.
roll you.
There you
Yeah.
go.
I'll say you can
So
use the
that's
snacks.
So that's 6.
Yeah.
This
And
is
is-
because of your
to make what?
instinct to sort of break off this tiredness that she has.
Yes.
She has this instinct to sort of forage a lot
Yeah.
when she's out
so
and
that's
about.
7.
And I think that you, with your instinct, you can find a place for them that's safe enough to do this. Cedric.
So
Done deal.
7 is my. So mine is 7 then.
You better do it. You got
Does this mean that I mark off a success if this succeeds?
No, unfortunately not.
It's hurt.
Okay.
Unless you're the one rolling, you won't get a check for it.
Oh, right.
Can I add a persona point to that?
Absolutely.
Okay, so that's 8 dice now. I think I'm good.
Do it.
Alright, I gotta see this. Hold on a second.
That's the command.
Oh, and I got 2 6s to boot.
Well done.
Yeah.
You're going to pop off this tiredness with a little breather after being
Yeah.
hounded by these ants. What else would you like to do?
I kind of just want to explode those 6s just to see what happens.
You can go ahead and roll those, but don't
Yeah,
spend the
just for the-
don't spend the fate point.
No, I'm not. I just wanted to see what happens. Like, I'm curious.
So
of my
that's one
last
check
endeavor.
down. What else would you guys like to do?
I could
Nope.
try to make. Nope.
Pepperjack would like to try and remove his hungry and thirsty.
That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna see if I could, if 4 would allow. Huh?
Actually, Pepperjack's instead of remove his hungry and thirsty, he's probably gonna try to heal Ida. He has healer.
Okay.
I have
really?
healer, but I was thinking of making a brew for like everyone to help with hungry and thirsty.
That would be
Yeah,
a
but-
cook check, probably.
Oh, schnitzel.
You're gonna make schnitzel. That sounds delicious.
I mean,
Yeah,
that
I-
works,
it'll be
actually.
great. I definitely
starving
have
right
cook.
now.
I don't have cook.
But is it cook?
I have cook. Actually, I could try to make that.
What is your cook?
My cook's at 2.
Oh
That's
god.
not bad.
Now, if you're
No.
making it for the patrol, it's going to be obstacle 3.
Yeah.
Oh, for the patrol. Okay, hang on.
Can I use... Would my instinct help with that?
Unfortunately, you used your instinct to help yourself.
What about my survivalist?
Yes, because that's for finding water.
So yeah,
Okay.
I can help with that.
What
If you want to
about?
roll, if you want to roll cook, I can help.
I could do the cook if you can tend to eat his wounds.
Oh, why?
Kind of why you
We
were brought up
we
here.
love you and Ida equally, but right now we all need help.
Yeah, but she's injured, and that's really bad.
Yeah.
I'll
Oh,
work
that's
on
right,
that later.
Because
I'll work
you're
on that
injured.
later. But right now, let's just help everyone out. Greater good.
It's just a little hungriness. She's injured.
Okay, I'm at this point. I want to roll like persuasion.
If you want to, I mean,
How about Pepperjack rolls in order? Do it. I'm a patrol leader.
He's the patrol leader.
Oh, for
Oh,
God
man.
dang it!
He pulled
So
right.
do it.
Yeah, because you're a
Ida
a
hurt.
captain.
Do it.
You're a captain, aren't you?
a captain?
don't I-
Oh no!
No.
What is he?
No,
What is
not a
he?
captain.
He's the same rank as you and Ida.
Oh, I thought he was a rank
Guard.
above us.
Guard.
I'm a patrol guard.
Yeah. So
Wait,
we're
so
just guard
aren't-
mouse. There's a
Yeah,
rank
we're
above
all
us.
the same.
No,
No.
Pepperjack is not. He is a patrol guard. That is
I'm a patrol guard.
one rank above you guys.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I thought. So.
Okay. But right.
We'll worry about the rest later.
Oh my God.
You had a direct order. You cannot deny that. He has rank over you. You can't.
Ida is lying on the ground.
I'll worry about the food.
And she is staring up at the sky. She's like, shut
El-
up, everybody!
Oh my
Ellie's
God.
like
Ida,
over
you
at her side.
Yep,
And
You have
Yep.
a terrible headache.
Ellie's over at her side, just kind of like she's not like doing things. She's just like sitting there in case she needs something.
No love.
Oh my God.
It's okay. My injuries are fine for right now. If
No, you're
Pepperjack
not.
wants to go get food for whatever, and then if you want to heal or if you want to switch them, it doesn't matter. Even if nobody wants to heal me right now, it's okay. I'll make it. But just don't shout. She, like, plops her head back on the ground.
Okay. Listen, I know you're a higher command, but please bear with me. For the good of the party, for the good of the guard, I would like all of us to be in
Look.
good working condition.
Eldrick, he gave you a direct order.
And just so you know how the game works, this is out of game. So, hired and tired and hungry or whatever is one condition. However, the injured condition, if somebody has that, it's a -1 on all of their checks and all of their rolls.
Period.
Oh my
Which is why everybody's so like, no, she's injured. We have to heal her.
Yeah.
So
Okay, I didn't
hunger
know
is
this.
Just a condition.
Really bad.
This was not a thing I knew. If I knew that,
I
yes.
kind of figured.
Yeah,
I
if
just
you,
kind of wanted to see how it lived.
Yeah.
I know. I see
you-
that now.
yeah.
I'm
Say it. It's on your
yeah.
character sheet.
cool. I'm gonna shut my face in hell.
Love you.
So that so he still gives the order, which I think is like Ellie's like
Yeah.
kind of looking at him wide-eyed, like, oh shit.
Well,
Really
Pepperjack
how that
doesn't have
played
the
out.
angry condition, so
Yeah.
That's a good point.
he's usually a really good disposition, but Ida's
Yeah.
hurt. Everybody's hungry. He's hangry. He's hangry right now. He's hangry.
I didn't
hungry,
know.
and he's angry, so he's
It's
hangry.
not good because Pepperjack is always eating something.
Yes.
So
I didn't-
that's
I
bad
didn't
for
know
him.
that.
No, you're
I-
fine.
And then Ida's
It's a
hurt,
learning
so
experience.
What's
we gotta help her.
So what's the role?
Okay.
Tell me.
And I can help him with healer.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was gonna say we need
Okay.
to heal Ida.
Patch her up.
That's the role.
Okay, I'll help patch her up. Let's. Do
Okay,
this
so
for
which
them.
role are we doing first?
Healer or food?
You guys
Healer.
decide. This is
Healer.
the player's turn.
Healer?
You probably have the highest healer, so
I have healer 3.
Yeah.
Same as you, I'm guessing.
no, I have a 2. That's why I
Wow,
was.
I'm healer 3. Woo!
Tilly,
Why am I
Tilly
scientist?
has the highest healer in the game right now.
She does.
What is it?
I was
6?
gonna say it's 5.
Is it 5?
It's
I
5.
think it's 5. Yeah.
Of course, this.
She's probably gonna
Cool.
type in chat. What-
I was
Yeah.
about to
She's
say
gonna
she's
Yeah.
she's a-
flex her healer a bit.
Tilly Yeah, Tilly saved my bacon.
What?
That she did.
It's 4. It's 4.
It's 4?
Yeah.
It's really
Go
Okay.
right ahead, and you're gonna have to beat obstacle 3, I think.
Okay, I have 4 dice, and that is never enough when it comes to me.
Persona points.
Like without fail. So
If you fail, she does something bad does happen.
yeah, I know. I
Uh,
fully understand this.
Yeah. If,
So
if-
how else
it
could we help
permanently
with
reduces an ability or a skill by 1 if you fail.
It's all good.
it? So how can I help? I can help a survivalist by getting water, right?
Survivalist? I don't think that'll treat her injury though.
No. But-
No, that
well,
won't
it would
do
clean it
Do you
out.
have scavenger? If you could
It
get
would
me
clean
something
it
to help.
out.
Scavenger, unfortunately, is not a skill, but here in the book,
Oh, that's not a skill.
I have my
It's-
instinct though.
here, yeah, but this is for like a wound.
Yeah.
What about survivalists? I could go and get stuff.
He has a thing in the book. Let him finish.
Only it says right here the suggested help is scientist.
Then I can use
Oh,
that.
well, there we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Look at
Science! 4, it's always science. It's always science.
It's that
See-
a laborer.
Oh, guys, there's an ER back at the base. I should know this.
Well, that's
So-
what we want to question right now. Do you want to start treatment now, or do you want to let Ida?
We need to start treatment now.
Why do we? Okay.
We don't have to start treatment now.
Sister,
that's
You are not in a
necessary.
position to say that. You are like, oh,
Right?
yours.
And that's exactly what Ellie's like. Yeah, Ellie's got her hand over her mouth. Like, look, you need help
Okay.
no matter how stubborn you are. So
Five
we're gonna
dice.
get you help.
Can those get
We have.
to the stings? Do you think? Oh wait.
Hmm?
Oh, sorry. Never mind. I keep trying
What
to
are you
involve
talking
her
about,
because I
Phil?
love her. Okay, so go on.
So I
do you
believe we
want
have
to?
5 dice.
5 dice. Okay.
I
Do you think it's obstacle 3 though?
5 dice,
Duh.
obstacle 3,
How
Use
bad
a
are
persona
like
point.
and using a
fire ant
persona
bites
point.
in real life?
What?
They
Oh yeah.
hurt
So
a lot.
Yeah, they
Okay.
heard.
They hurt a lot.
okay. So yeah. Apparently, fire ant bites are lethal in some cases. So yeah.
What?
Ida-
Depends on how many. It depends on how many you get.
Okay. So you
Yeah.
probably. I'm gonna say.
I'm gonna use a persona.
Yeah. Do you want to tap your nature?
My
Tapping your-
nature.
Yeah, tapping your nature would cost 1 persona point, and you get to add your entire nature to the roll. However, Your nature is immediately reduced by 1 after the roll.
Yeah, I'm like, I'd rather not. I'm at a solid 3.
What's your nature?
3.
No.
So,
Dropping it to 2 is...
would I be okay to give a helping dice with Insectress?
Yes.
Yeah, because
Yes.
she would know the types
Yes.
of bites.
That's true.
Yeah.
Right?
She would. She would.
Okay.
So you have
So we're at
3 helping
5,
dice.
6.
So you have 6. Anything else you want to
And-
do?
I added a like the persona point was added onto that, so that is 6
7.
total?
You have
Or
7.
okay, that's 7.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm using a persona point, that is 7. Does
Alright.
using a persona point take away a nature, or...?
No, it doesn't, because
No.
you're not tapping into
Okay.
nature. Do you want to use a trait?
Do I have traits? Important questions!
You
These are the important questions. Oh my god, I'm messing with my... no, I have inquisitive, generous, and extrovert. That doesn't help.
Do you want to... Yeah, no. I don't think those will help.
Doesn't help.
Just go ahead and roll those 7 dice in that case.
Yep. You ready for the luck of Cedric to wow your minds? Look at
Explode
it.
the 6.
Look at that
Explode the
beautiful,
6.
beautiful...
Oh, that's 6.
Explode the 6.
Fine, I will use a fate.
Do
Let
it.
me just go to my thing and remove a fate. Actually, we have still a ton in the party thing. Anyone opposed to me using the party?
Nah.
Party die?
Yeah,
No, go
use
for
the use the donation.
Cool.
Yeah, use
Using
that.
donated dice because, yeah,
I'll
There's
just call
freaking-
it community fate because that's a good one.
community fate. Cool. Alright. Paste. 1. Look at the
Oh,
wonders
oh.
of Cedric's luck.
Oh,
Okay.
Oh, God. Bloody hell. Alright.
Ida.
You guys, everything's okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
no,
sure.
it's not okay. How dare you say that?
Okay,
Woman!
so because you went back
Thanks for
to, you broke the tie. The bites are rather potent. But you went back to get Pepperjack. Pepperjack, you only broke your arm in this process. It was Ida who really took the brunt of their bites, and they really did a number on her. You can mark off the injury condition, but I'm gonna have your health reduced by 1.
Okay.
You have to
That's
mark off.
fine.
I think. Let me
how
double
much
check
is your
this.
health?
I got it. I'm good.
Um,
Alright, but I'm not injured anymore. Anything else?
yeah, you can keep the checks on the tests
Yeah.
there
Yeah.
if you want
Mark
to.
that
Yeah,
failure. You need those.
make sure you mark those now.
Yes.
All right.
Do that.
Fortunately, it's terribly potent. I feel bad for pushing them to do it now instead of at Tapper's point.
No, this is awesome.
This is
enjoy
really
this.
like this is dramatized. I really like it. Ida,
Right? No, I like it too.
it's painful, and these welts
Yes.
are going to stay and bother you for a long time. But
Yep.
Pepperjack is safe.
That's all that matters.
All right.
I'm imagining Etta's gonna have some like wicked scars, like wicked wounds after this
Yeah.
is over.
Ellie's
badass,
gonna
look
like
at her
thank
battle
you
scars.
over and over again because you saved his life.
I'm
As
just gonna
she's
be ever so
thinking-
ashamed.
so that's
Pepperjack's been just next to her the whole time.
that's
Like, hey,
two checks. We have 4 more. We have 4 more. Two for you, Pepper, or 1 for Pepperjack, 1 for Ida, and then 2 extra ones. You're gonna cook,
Can I
right?
try healing?
I was gonna say, can I try and remove another condition of mine?
Which one?
Angry, because I think Ellie's tired of being angry.
All right.
Angry.
Make a will check, obstacle 3. I think, or maybe it's
my
obstacle
will
2.
is my will is 3. Shit.
I'm pretty sure it's obstacle 2. Yep, obstacle 2.
All right, I'm gonna spend 2 on this 2 personas from the community pool.
2 personas from the community pool.
2
Yeah.
personas?
Gotcha.
Yeah, we have 2 personas.
Yeah,
So I have
personas.
5.
Personas can give you a
Good
plus
lord.
1 to any roll.
Plus 1 success.
Plus 1 success.
Wait,
What is
you
that
said
die?
plus. You said plus 1.
Plus 1 die.
A
Okay.
dice.
Yeah, not a success.
All right, so I have 5. You said the obstacles 2.
Yes. 2 successes.
And I can explode the 6s too, but I don't even need to.
Right. Despite it all, you realize I can't stay angry right now.
Yeah, like she's too worried about Ida to stay angry.
Yep. It's a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you're no longer
Alright, I'm
angry.
done. I'm good. I just have
that's-
hungry thirsty, so y'all can have the other checks. I'm
So that's
good.
3 down. Pepperjack, you have 1. Ida, you have 1, and then we have 1 left after that.
I guess we could probably use that one left to do the big cook thing.
It could be either of those checks. So you want to make a cook thing to get everybody's hungry and thirsty down, right?
Yeah, that's still. I mean, it's still up there. It's
Yeah.
a good idea.
So it'll just be obstacle.
It's just Ito was really in trouble.
And can I use my instinct to help them? Since I can forage for stuff. for them?
Yeah,
Is it
but
only ability or not abilities?
unfortunately,
I
the
could use
harvest-
survivalist.
survivalist. I say would be to
Yeah.
use to find water.
That was gonna be my backup.
Yeah.
so.
You can use that for the. You can use that for the hefty stew.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, you have a +1 right now from Ellie. Anybody else?
Scientist.
Scientist. How? How do you
I thought
scientist
that was the
this?
thing. I remember that I thought you said no. Okay, I'm just being dumb. Hang on.
Well, tell me
No,
how.
you can use scientist. You have to
Oh,
explain
I can?
how.
No,
You had
that's
a drop of acid.
herbology.
To make
I think my
stew.
thing's out clearly.
You could use
He
another
would-
skill if scientist is too,
Convoluted.
convoluted for
He
you.
could think of the different things that could form the stew into and like give it the maximum like I don't know.
Something
The
that wouldn't.
maximum whatever.
You're reaching
Something
for
that-
straws.
Basically,
Yeah.
something that would enhance the flavor.
Yeah.
Chemical
Either
reaction.
enhance the
kind of-
flavor or
some
cause
kind
a
of-
chemical
There,
reaction.
there's already a skill for that. It's called cook.
Fight me. I'm trying. Hang
You gotta
on.
give him credit for trying. Like, come on.
I'm trying to help you. Hold on.
Wait a minute.
I'm trying. I was
Can't I
trying
find
to
it?
help too.
No,
No, that doesn't work.
no,
Maybe
it
can't I use healer? It's like no.
The book says Baker can help. I would say Harvester. Harvester would also be able to help. I'm stretching
Oh.
it. I'm stretching it so that Survivalist can help. I don't know what else can.
I have survivalist. Gastronomy. We don't have gastronomy.
The stars
Um,
are aligned.
Right.
And Star Wars.
I think it's just that one helping dice, and that's all.
Oh
Unless-
boy.
Oh god.
No, it won't
Yeah,
work.
I think that's
Yeah,
it.
I think that's it. It's obstacle
I
3.
tried.
Could I use
Oh.
orator and orate to the soup? I feel like that would really help the soup cook. Just
If it works for plants, why can't it work for food?
Mm,
This is true. It's been proven that plants have
Pepper
grown
Jack
better
has
when
a
they
total
listen to
of
music.
I was
3
being
to cook this.
facetious. I was being facetious.
but here's the problem. I need 3 successes. Do you have a trait that you can use to help? I'm so sad right now. Usually this works out so well.
Couldn't you use persona or fate points
Well, of course.
to add dice? So then do that. We have a crap ton in the community pool.
No.
I can't really figure out how to use fearless
We
or
don't
one
have a
arm.
crap ton.
Not
Yeah.
I'll
anymore.
run very low.
Yeah. We have 1
I'm trying
persona
like 1.
and 2
I'm trying to
dice.
figure out how to use fearless or one arm. to help with
Now, this would be...
I bet you I can make the soup with one arm.
I bet you I can make the soup with 1 arm. And he just cuts off the other arm.
I swear to God. Or I swear to fucking
I mean,
God.
it's...
I swear
It would
to fucking
bring
God.
out the flavor.
No.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I will
God.
leave this
Okay.
call right now. I will leave.
Oh my goodness.
No.
Sorry, folks, stream ended.
What's your nature?
Right?
What's your nature?
My nature is 3. I already taken a hit down on it, coming from 4 to 3.
You could
So-
tap your nature. How many persona points do you have personally?
I have personally. I have 4 persona points left, so I could.
This heals hungry and thirsty for everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, so Pepperjack's more than willing to do this. So I'm at 3. He's going to tap 3 of his own personal persona points, leaving him with 1.
3?
So
Oh
I'll have
my
6.
You
god!
can always regain persona points.
Yeah, it's true.
So I'll have 6, but I'll be able to heal everybody's hungry and thirsty.
Okay.
All right, here we go. Yes.
Oh,
We made
Oh.
it. Guys,
As
the
of-
end
as
of the
of for the-
rainbow.
so for the first time in like probably like 5 or 6 sessions, Ellie is condition free.
You mean for the first time in forever?
Oh boy. This soup
sorry.
is watery, but with a little touch of the Pepperjack special.
Ellie will eat anything at this point.
It is satisfying. The hungry and thirsty condition is wiped clean from your slates.
Yay.
And that leaves
I'm just getting rid of that.
1 check for Ida, and then 1 other check for anything else you guys want to do. Ida, you are debilitated,
I am
but
condition free.
what do you think you want to do during this time? You're muted, darling.
Yeah.
Try again.
Excuse me, sorry. So we're not going to be back at Tapper's Point by the time to make this
I would,
check.
if you want to make a check in Tapper's Point, I would allow it.
Okay. I want to use some kind of persuader to, I don't know who I would ask for this, but because I'm assuming
I can help.
where I have my books, I think for right now it's just my room. I don't have like an actual room.
No,
Or
no, you
area.
do. You said you did set up a library. Remember?
Okay, so they had an empty space.
Yeah, they
and-
made. Well, they
okay.
made you made an empty space to sort
I
of
just didn't know
use.
if I had to roll for it.
You did roll for it.
Didn't I?
Yeah,
think I rolled
long
for the
time ago.
organization. Maybe that went into it.
I
Please.
factored that into the obstacle, so I'd say yes.
Four. You're just so nice. Okay. Oh, let's
what-
see.
How are those welts feeling? Pretty nice.
Let's see. How about?
See, I'm a double-edged sword here. So I'm shiny though. You can't help but just admire me.
No, it's true.
Good game. Good game,
Game,
everybody.
everybody did.
Really,
Double-edged
everybody
sword.
did a good job.
Oh boy.
To roll an archivist check, but I don't know what I want to use this archivist for.
Hi.
Maybe.
So
If
let
I
me
was
see.
trying to like gather information about the fire ant wounds, like in terms of writing notes on how they feel, how much they swell up, the difference between that. If I wrote that all down, would that be an archivist check to like write everything down for my?
to write a report.
Basically, I don't know how many medical papers or things I have in the library.
Okay, so I figure that is going to. You could make an archivist check to sort of compile a report on these fire ants and what you've observed.
I have archivist.
I would
I
say
have.
yes.
Yeah.
I would say
I
yes.
I have scientists. Technically,
It
I
just
could be like, that's
depends.
this.
It just depends whether you
I have
want.
scientist
Do you want this to merely be an accurate report? Do you want it instead to have a lot of clarity of the situation and the logistics of what happened? Because that will factor in.
I'm not necessarily focused on this specific event. I'm more focused on the wounds themselves. I'm guessing clear would be trying to make a clear record, I guess.
Alrighty. So in that case, go ahead and just give me obstacle 2.
Okay. Cool beans. Alright. Does anybody want to help me?
Hi.
I already did.
Okay, so we got 1, we got 2. Let's
I
see.
have no idea how Pepperjack can help with that.
It's okay. So we
I
got-
tried to walk Pepperjack through a library. It goes south.
He's like, what is this?
It's
It's called a book.
glorious is what
Look,
it is.
words.
And I'm also going to
Just don't like them.
use my inquisitive
They're
trait
so
as
hard.
well. So that is, let's see, 6 altogether. Boom. It works.
Just barely. Through this painful haze, you're able to sort of recount the effects of the bites and how many possibly would be lethal, among other things, with these fire ants. You do, as you recall the events, notice something about their behavior. The deterrent balls that were created seemed to make almost like a fallout zone that sort of disrupted the ants' pheromones. It really just did a number on them. They went running in like several directions.
Yeah.
So at least you think that end of the mission was a very good success on Biddy's part.
So Biddy's stuff went
it
very well.
Seemed to work very well.
Okay.
If only somebody didn't trip.
It's all good.
But we have one more check. So what would you like to do now?
Can I make a suggestion for the group? I
Go for
vote we try to persuade Grandma Biddy to maybe give the recipe for whatever deterrent this is, so then we have the ability to make it at Tapper's Point in case fire ants become a problem again.
Yeah, and you saw how well that worked out last time.
Extrovert here.
Here's what she'll say to that. She will say
Oh no.
she will refuse.
Of course you will.
But you can still try to persuade her. Or
Why is she refusing?
Or you could make a resources check.
Ooh.
I have resources, but she has to make
I
them,
don't
right?
think I have any.
Well, Abby would have to make that, right?
It doesn't really matter because I think this is the last, so we can
How
see
many
who has.
resources do you have?
Just a
The heck are
second.
resources?
Oh
We're
yeah,
going
I've only got a
next
1.
year. I have a 2.
I have 3 resources.
I have 2.
What the hell, Pepperjack? You're holding out on us.
Pepperjack's resourceful.
Okay, make the roll then.
I mean,
Okay. It would be
Hang on.
It would be a obstacle 4 resources check. But you would have to roll a versus check against her to try to argue with her to give you that formula. She will pretty blatantly tell you as you ask for it, "Oh, well, why would I want to do that? I'm here if you need me."
are you? Oh, I didn't realize that you were here to stay.
Oh, well, of course, this is a wonderful opportunity to make my own enterprise in this burgeoning economy beyond the scent border.
I have a question for you.
Where did you come from? Yes. She goes,
So,
"Oh, well,
I'm sorry. I apologize. I burst through the door like Kool-Aid Man. Hi.
I heard.
I have a question for you.
What is it, soft boy?
It seems that you know many different recipes, in regards to creating things that will help out in the field. Though they may help you, though they may be valuable to you, and you can make them at any time, we may need them on the fly. But personally, I would like to learn from you how you do your things.
Oh, you want to be an apprentice to the ant herd name? Oh, soft boy. And she says, "You sworn to the guard. That's no good."
Well, yes, I know, but in order to benefit the guard, your recipes would be a great
Why would I
addition
want to benefit the guard when I am benefiting myself just fine?
Think about
for the sake of give me a name. Give me a name. I'm bad at names.
Do you know, are you gonna say that name?
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I
What?
swear to God.
Hey,
Of her
I mean,
granddaughter?
Ellie said it.
No. I was
Okay.
thinking of the place, like the place,
Oh, which place?
Tapper's
Tapper's Point.
Tapper's Point.
Okay.
I was thinking more for the benefit of Tapper's Point. Because as we're clearly beyond the Send border, we're going to need more people who know how to defend from the wilderness.
Not only that, think about how grateful the town would be to have your special fire ant recipe. Just the most grateful. I'm sure they haven't had anything like this.
Well, of course
And
not.
we as the guide would be honored.
Well, that's also good, I guess. But here's where this all comes crashing down. They would have the wonderful fire ant repellent balls.
Under your name.
Instead of that, my name. Of
No.
Biddy and Turd.
I could definitely ensure that your name is credited to this recipe.
For how long, sweetheart? Until I turn over
It would be
dead
referred
in
to-
my bed.
No. It would be referred to as the Biddy Ant Hill Remover.
Oh my god!
Oh no! Oh no!
She says, no, that's exactly what I expected. The minute I'm gone, they'll turn the name into some far-off knockoff.
If there were such a thing as copyright, let's say that we could trademark a certain product, that would be very useful right now.
You seem to be thinking, oh, you'll be paid in lovely donations of smiles and honey words. No, I want to be paid in authority and coin and lots of food, particularly that gob croon I had yesterday.
Oh.
So then what would you want it to be called?
I don't want it to be called anything. I want it to be called, hello, how are you doing? Ant Herd here. What would you like?
Oh my god. At
and,
this point, I'm like, you know what?
Particularly in a corner of Tapper's Point where I can shut my door to any face I don't like.
That's actually
Okay.
smart.
Yeah.
Which I would like to do now, but unfortunately,
What?
we're in a library. I can't slam doors in a library.
Thank you. I
You
Oh.
should also keep your voice down too in the library.
We're not a quiet library.
And I
It
didn't
doesn't
mean
really
to be-
matter. Nobody's trying to study.
And also, I didn't mean to be a bother.
Oh, soft boy. You're only a bother when you open your mouth.
Ow.
You're mean.
Did he take
Hurt.
heart damage?
Amazing
He
thing.
took heart damage.
What is wrong with me?
He took
Why is
emotional-
this in?
Laura is savage
No,
tonight.
no,
my
this is all
goodness.
Grandma Biddy coming through. This is amazing.
The flower does nothing.
No,
It just adds
It's
to-
because it's Grandma Biddy. That's how
She corrupts everything she
vile she
touches.
is.
Yes.
Yeah, it's true.
She has laid
My
down her
heart.
terms. You can keep trying to prod at her with a persuasion check, or you can spend resources.
It's not gonna happen.
Hey, no, it can happen. You just have to roll for it.
Oh my god. How many? Hang on. How many?
Yeah, Pepperjack's tapping out of this one.
Yeah,
Oh!
Okay.
I'm
Damn.
No,
I ain't messing with
no.
that old lady anymore.
He could take on foxes. He could trip up ants.
Oh my
But
god.
Grandma
They can't-
Biddy is the one thing.
The one thing.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I've had it.
Lord.
I have an idea.
I
Yeah,
draw the
idea.
line at Grandma Biddy. It's
All right.
too much evil.
Grandma Biddy,
Too
I have a
much.
question.
Yes, darling.
One last one.
What is it, soft boy?
I would like to have one. I would not to have. I would. Could you make me one more of your anthill removers? Because we most likely need to go back.
Well, most likely. Do you mean you screwed something up?
Knowing me.
Oh, soft boy.
Softest boy.
I'll tell you what. I'll make a new one for you. And you can have it for your own purposes because, I just can't resist.
Thank you very much.
I just need some compensation.
Oh, okay. That's where this is going. Okay.
Would Ellie happen to have any gold on her? I don't think she does.
You guys would, at this point, Port Sumac is trading with you, so there is some coin being traded here and there. Tapper's Point doesn't have a mint yet.
That's cool. I can give her
Port Sumac
some...
is bringing that stuff in. So that's a resources check.
I could make more... What do you call them?
Or you could trade
Repellents.
something, or you could trade something that you would think she would consider equal value.
Oh shit.
That would also be a check.
I don't have. What kind of check would that be?
What the hell would
It would be
she
either a
want? resources
resources check, or you would do a skill check to make something.
What would she want?
Crew, let's gather in.
She
Will you
mentioned.
excuse us
she
for a
mentioned
second,
some food,
Grandma
right?
Biddy?
She mentioned.
Oh, she
like,
did mention food.
I mean,
Okay.
I have
Now
snacks
here's the
on
thing:
me.
she mentioned like what sounded like a lifetime supply at the buffet.
Oh my god.
You would
Does
have
she
to
eat a
talk-
ton?
You would have
Well,
to talk
we
to
have-
Kyle
we-
for that.
We have Mikhail as a contact, and
Hi.
he
Hi.
Mikhail-
Person who
and
doesn't
he
know
basically
Mikhail.
loves Ellie and Pepperjack. So
However,
Yeah,
we have to think of the
Pepperjack always sees Mikhail.
yeah, Mikhail loves
So
him because he
hungry all
always
the
eats his
time.
food no matter what, and
He
Ellie's
loves
always
his
with
food.
Pepperjack. So
Would I know Mikhail because I've been in Tapper's Point for a
Yeah,
while?
Mikhail has he sort of runs the cafeteria of Tapper's Point, and
so
he's
many
been,
grasshoppers.
Oh my gosh, he's a grasshopper
Delicious.
special, which is fried grasshopper that's been seasoned with 16 different spices. He won't tell you which ones, but
That's
he's very good at what he does. And he's been doing it all his life here at Tapper's Point.
Okay.
Before the guard came and sort of took over.
Guys, before we, maybe that might not be a good idea. I don't want to get anybody else involved in something that they might regret. Also, should somebody go check on Quincy? I don't know how long he's been in that room with the baby's breath.
Oh, I'm going to. You know what? Screw this. It's been nice talking with you.
Oh, thanks.
Aunt
That's
Biddy.
with old grandma.
No, I'm sorry, Aunt Biddy. It's been a pleasure to talk with you as always. Actually, this is the first time. Oh. I'm bad at public. Anyways, I'm going to go and check on Quincy. Might be having a hard time. I sprint down to go see Quincy.
Okay, well, you sprint up to go see Quincy.
Up to go see Quincy.
You see that there's a pile of flowers outside of his door, and he sort of is still like rearranging things in his office. He's like moving furniture, he's sweeping, and he's also just sort of like piling them out. And he just turns toward you and says, "Huh? Oh, successful, was it?" And he sort of like rubs that out of his eyes.
Oh, don't touch your eyes, sir.
Why?
That will make it worse.
Make what worse?
What?
oh boy,
Look, did you get the flowers out of your room? Are they gone? I think that is.
Yeah, white isn't my color.
Yeah, okay,
God.
that's. You know what? That's fair. What's your new color? What are you doing now?
Well, I was thinking something like the cloak, and he sort of flourishes his purple cloak a bit. It's covered
Oh, no.
in like mucus because his nose is running
Oh
terribly.
my God. Okay. All right.
But I
Right,
haven't found some purple flowers
away.
anywhere. I think we'll have to venture out a little bit further east if we want to find those.
Okay.
Or
That's
maybe open something up with Port Sumac. Maybe they have a florist.
Maybe.
Ugh.
That's fine. Just before,
Ugh.
can you let someone know before you pick a flower? Just, I'm genuinely asking. I don't mean to be harsh at all.
What color is your cloak, by the way?
Me, navy blue.
Navy blue. Okay. He says
Oh man.
he sort of like pauses and sort of like, "What's your intention with this?"
My intention is just, it's only good intentions. Like, I just mean, for his own sake, that way he doesn't get something that would make him feel sick again.
Just remember, this is like the guard captain who is right here, and then...
Okay, I didn't know that.
He's not a guard captain, he's a patrol leader that is still up here.
Like,
okay, I didn't know that.
Guards.
He sort of says, You're trying to be awful helpful, Cedric. To be fair, as your superior, I have to ask. Is there an ulterior motive here?
No, I swear there is absolutely no ulterior motive.
Because, Cedric, I know that Tapper's Point is a hard place to move into. And, I mean, I'm flattered, really. Because, I'm sure you don't know how long you're going to be here, and you're sort of ordered here by the matriarch. I understand all of that. You might be feeling lonely. But I'm going to have to shut you down. And he sort of puts a hand on your shoulder and he says, I just have the best of intentions, I'm sure, just as you did. I'm sure there are other flowers.
Okay.
And as much as I would like you to be that flower, it's just... I have my duties here to look forward to. Everybody fucking muted their mics. And then he just sort of like pats you, sort of brushes off your cloak a bit of dirt and says, "You should get this washed." And he says, I really appreciate it though.
Okay.
I'm sure there's other flowers.
And he sort of says, "Here," and he sort of says, "Here," and he breaks off a baby's breath and just sort of like puts it in your ear and says, just
my ear starts itching immediately.
Are you allergic? Oh no! And then he says, "Oh no, are you allergic?" And he just sniffs up a big, gross one.
Yes.
Ah, that's awful. I can't imagine. Oh, nasty business. Your mission was successful, though, I assume, yes?
Yes, to a degree.
That's excellent.
Someone is... Yeah, okay, we're good.
Alright. Well, I guess, just make sure there's a report written. It doesn't have to be anything too, that desk in there is getting pretty full.
Okay.
Alright, well, best of luck. Okay, you're doing good work here. And he turns and goes back into his office and starts moving his desk with a loud...
I'm gonna go back to the group and then sit in the corner.
That was better than Blaze.
No, I love it how immediately what are your intentions? That at first I was like, oh man, he's catching on to everybody's starting to think that he's not.
Does he know about my parents is the question there, because that would make it infinitely better.
Your dad's.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
I can't.
Oh my god! Okay, just so in case someone doesn't know, I have two dads.
Devin and Fred. That's on his character sheet. Devin and Fred.
Oh my god. Okay.
I like it.
I'm just gonna go and lay down for a bit.
Anybody want to use that last check?
Yeah, what are you gonna do that last check?
Can we use it for Cedric's sanity?
I don't know. I don't know if there's a condition for what just happened.
It's called disturbed.
Can we use it to make him
This be an ongoing story arc too? Because this is
No, this will not be a recurring thing.
every time you talk to Quincy, he turns it around oh, Cedric.
Surprise!
Oh my god!
You're trying too hard again, Cedric.
What are
No!
next time this Thursday the patrols then is going to get a mission, and there's going to be navy blue pansies in there.
Oh my god.
Oh god, no! Oh god!
Yes! This is really, really good.
Oh,
Okay.
We still needed to use the check. We still need to use the check.
Okay.
Help me!
If nobody else,
I don't know. I'm joking. Go on. Do your thing. It's fine. I'm done. I'm done.
What?
once
I was
nobody-
thinking of. Oh, go ahead, Abby.
I was just about to say, if anybody else has an idea, go for it. I just have one more condition, so if nobody else has a
Oh, well,
Same.
what's your
Sure.
condition?
angry.
Yeah, I have the same, but you can go ahead. You
I
already
was
had,
gonna say, if
you
you
had
guys
enough
want to use
bad
that.
stuff today
I
happen.
was thinking of using it to make Pepperjack a new arm, but no, you guys need to cure conditions to go ahead.
Oh.
No.
Have an
That's what
idea.
I'm saying.
What's
yeah,
your
I knew
idea?
you would refuse.
Okay, they're angry, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna call my condition disturbed. I'm going to recall the whole of the event to these two. If that does not make them laugh, then there is something seriously wrong in their brain.
Okay, here's what I'll do. Because this is a special occasion, Ida or Pepperjack, one of you can make this check, and you're gonna have helping dice. From
Rock, paper,
Cedric.
scissors?
Sure.
Just
Okay.
you win.
Just.
No, no,
Oh,
no,
okay.
no.
No. Pepperjack gives it to you. You came back for Pepperjack. He owes you.
Yeah, that's true.
He owes
Ellie
you.
would say the same.
Okay, okay. So, what check is that?
First, let me
Will.
tell you the tale.
Obstacle 3 will check.
Okay.
With
assistant
one,
dice.
One helping dice.
What?
You were so lucky Biddy did not see that.
Oh,
I think everybody
Oh.
this session needs to put Grandma Biddy
Oh.
Aunt Herd as your enemy.
Oh
Yes.
no.
Yes.
Oh my
I actually
God.
already made up my enemy, and I find it really,
I
really
don't
funny.
even know if I have an enemy.
I don't have an enemy, and I don't know why I would make her my
Do I
enemy.
have an enemy?
I don't know. It's just
Oh, I have Fox as an enemy.
I will go ahead and add her.
Can I add?
considering.
I'll add her.
Abby, good job. You're no longer angry.
Yay!
Abby is now laughing at the events that just
So here's the
unfolded.
thing. You can't yell at Ellie anymore.
Okay,
Because you're no longer angry.
Pepperjack. This is something that will happen after you all disperse. Grandma Biddy is going to approach you, and this is appropriate
Oh
because
God,
you put her
why?
as your enemy.
Oh god.
She comes up
No.
and says, I just wanted to just give my compliments. Today could have gone very wrong, but you're showing that the guard has a little leeway in competency. Very good, Pepperjack.
That's freaking.
Okay.
I was wondering if you had the kindness to answer a question, because you seem to be one of the ones who has a lot of experience in Tapper's Point. Were you one of the first ones here?
Yes.
Remember, Pepperjack is still
Yes, I
angry
was.
too.
That's lovely. Could you tell me who is my dear granddaughter's mentor? Little Tilly. There's a few things I should probably warn him about, or her, whoever. Or if they must be out on a patrol. Oh?
Yeah, you're looking at him.
Oh! Oh, dearest mouse. And she just puts her hands together and gives you this look of pity. And she says, I'm very sorry. I'm sure it's been a tough and trying time with you and little Tilly.
Actually, Tilly saved my life. So, she's probably the best student I could ever ask for.
Oh, that's so? That's so?
I think she'd make you proud if you gave her a chance.
Oh. There's a lifetime of chances that one can get, and I'm afraid if you keep waiting for that chance to finally come, you'll grow old as me.
That's the plan.
Oh, well, hopefully you'll make it with both your... Oh, sorry. Your one arm intact.
I'll give it my best shot.
Best shot? Had she listened to me, she could have saved that little piece there, if you could have gotten it back. I wonder where it went. Tell me that tale. Tell me that tale, if you will, the story of the fox and the fat mouse, and the absent Tilly Antherd.
Maybe some other time, when your Alzheimer's isn't kicking it. Probably won't remember it tomorrow.
Oh
Ooh, boy, I am really hungry. I should really go get something to eat. Bye.
Oh man.
I freaking love this. Oh my god. This is why Ellie loves Pepper Jack. Like, for real.
And that is where we're gonna call our session.
Oh my god.
Grandma Biddy.
Oh my
your-
God.
So evil. I had to take her as an enemy. I had to. Tilly was
Oh
my
my
student. It's like I
God.
have to.
Alright. That's all I got for you guys. Let's go ahead and drop in on rewards, and then we'll talk about the session.
Oh my god.
So
Okay.
here's for the fate points. If you worked your belief and you worked your instinct into the game somehow with your actions, you can get
Yeah.
1 fate point for each. 1 for your belief,
That's me.
1 for your instinct.
That's me.
Yeah, I'll get one.
Maybe a bit too much. Probably a bit too much.
It's amazing.
But
Poor Cedric.
so with that said, did you guys accomplish your goals? I know we kind of forgot halfway through, but
Yes.
I
what,
did.
what were your goals?
Mine was well. I did half of mine. Does that count? I kept Biddy safe.
I'd say yeah, that's an accomplishment.
Okay.
I get everyone there and back safely.
Is
That's
that a
true.
persona?
Yep, those are a persona as well.
I got it back up to
I
9.
don't know if you got them back safely.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because Ida was hurt.
I'd say you get a fate point for that,
Okay.
which is unfortunate because that was not your choice in the matter. She
No.
broke the tie, not you.
I have no regrets.
Ida.
I love you. My goal was probably to make sure that things didn't get too heated up drama-wise before Grandma Biddy and everybody, which did not.
Wait.
My incident story cured you of your freaking anger.
I was really trying to keep on her at least. Don't notice me. I'm just here. We're gonna walk quietly, but oh no, you guys did not help me with that.
You should have known that with Ellie being angry. Like, come on.
You let me try to. But Ellie, she's my little sister. I can't do anything.
Right? That's what I'm saying.
Oh my God.
All right. Cedric.
Yeah, my goal was to at least communicate with Aunt Biddy.
Grandma.
Communicate.
Whatever. Well, you remember my goal with the weasel?
Yes. Oh,
Yeah, it was similar.
You wanted to get
Yeah,
some.
that didn't
You wanted to learn things.
Nope.
Yeah.
No.
I learned that she's a dick. I mean, does that count as learning?
You communicated with her. You certainly learned things about her, but I don't think you.
And I did try my damnedest to get through to her.
Yes, but you definitely did not learn
Yeah.
why she's like that.
Yeah.
I
Well,
think
I'll
you would get a fate point because you did not
Cool.
accomplish it, but you
That's
did
fine.
communicate. But then we have to go down to most valuable player and workhorse. So who took on the burden of all of you mice who rolled a lot of rolls so that you wouldn't? That is the workhorse. And who did that critical roll that helped us get that success that we needed?
I'm gonna have to say Ellie,
Ellie.
because
Oh.
she totally
For MVP?
did clutch with that.
For MVP?
Opened up with 7 successes.
Dang.
Yeah. Okay. What do I get for that?
Persona point.
Persona.
Guys.
So,
Thanks, guys.
And now we need a workhorse.
I don't know. I feel like Cedric.
I
did
think.
a
Yeah,
lot-
you did a lot of rolls,
Yeah, a lot of
man.
helping
Cedric did
choices.
a lot of helping.
And a lot of help.
Yeah,
That's
you
true.
did.
Oh,
He tried
Okay.
his damnedest.
Yeah.
case-
I will try my damnedest, though it gets nothing accomplished.
It's okay.
But you tried. That's the
Hey,
important
there's
thing.
no.
Stop,
Hey,
boys.
you
It's all
need
good.
both. You need both passes and fails to gain another level in a skill. So fails are just as
Yeah, I
really
haven't
important
worked
as
on
passes.
And
So-
that leaves us with just one more embodiment. All of you get a Persona point because you
Yay.
role-played the heck out of that session.
Guys,
Yay!
guys,
What did you
I'm
guys
back up
think?
I'm up to 11 Persona points again.
How are you
Oh,
up to
nice.
11? Oh wait,
I've
how many?
been
Skill.
holding them.
How many-
Mad skill.
How many were you at before rewards?
You know,
10?
What was it?
8.
8? Dang, that's clutch.
I've been hoarding them. I don't know why.
Pepperjack, you got down to 1 this time, I think.
Yeah, I'm back
Yeah,
up to
he's-
2 again.
I
But I got rid of
some
everybody
mine.
tired and hungry, so that was
I want
totally
to give
worth
him some of mine.
Yeah, what do you guys think? Besides, you're a little stronger now.
Oh my god, playing Ellie as angry is freaking fun.
it. Granny
Like-
Anherd is the most evil and vile creature to ever enter.
I'm gonna
every
come out-
point.
I'm gonna come out right and say it. She's bitch. She's bitch.
She's so evil.
She's bitch. I
I'm
hate
very
her.
proud because that is exactly what I wanted to hear.
She's an evil Irish old mouse and nobody likes her.
I feel like 2 words sum up my experience, and that is I'm trying.
Oh.
No, it's awesome. I'm having a blast.
Oh,
No, it's
This is great.
it's been so much
be
fun.
disheartened, soft boy.
I don't know whether you're being condescending or not, and it's freaking with me.
Here's the problem. I'm never gonna be able to use this voice for anything else without being a condescending ninny.
That's what it is,
Yeah.
because Betty isn't
Yeah.
necessarily outright mean. It's condescending and really, really
Yeah.
passive aggressive, which is the worst.
And I like her
the
for
level
that
of
aspect.
aggressive. It's the level that it's at.
She
It's
bites.
just-
I
It's-
like her
it's just
for that
vile.
for that particular
Vile.
aspect of her. I hate her for everything else.
Like she
Like-
physically, probably can't do anything to us, but the words just cut so deep.
Oh,
Mm.
And she
I-
always
I'm-
has
I'm-
she always has one left. If you thought you
She
snapped her,
does.
she
Oh, yeah.
snaps back.
yeah.
I
She
can
always
give
has
hugs.
the last word.
I can give hugs to help with sad.
And the sad thing is, she'd take that hug.
No, not her! Fuck her! Not her!
Not her. Anybody but her. And
I
I
was
did love.
thinking.
I
was
did
like,
love
well,
the Quincy scene with Cedric.
Oh my god!
that was
I love
clutch, and I
everything.
loved it.
That's my
That's
favorite
that's
thing.
canon. Like
See-
that's so great.
That's so canon. That has to be canon now.
Why me?
You're the one who chose the
Because
two
Quincy
dads.
is one of those guys that reads into a
Who's-
situation and makes it about him.
Why must he be secretly gay?
And that's why Ida hates him.
It just fits his personality because it seems like he's kind of like Quincy, at least.
He's
is kind of like
self-conceited.
clueless about everything that isn't himself.
Brams, no!
It's like a
Brams,
little
don't you dare.
toddler. He doesn't see the effect of
Brams!
it. He's just like,
What is Bram's doing?
He's gonna
Yes,
clip it.
Bram.
Clipping the
He's gonna
scene.
clip it so everybody can see it Luckily, luckily,
Yes.
Oh god.
luckily
At
all
this
of
point,
you
like, the
muted
whole
yourselves, so we just get
If
to
it
see your
makes
faces.
you, yeah, Dragon.
I
if it
cured
makes-
someone's anger.
Dragon,
worth
if it
it.
makes you feel any better, 4 made me legit angry on another one of his campaigns that I'm on.
Oopsie.
So yeah,
Oops.
I threw a pencil and I almost walked off stream. That's how angry I was. So
Okay, but angry is not the same. This was like, this was no. It was like,
It was not
oh.
intention. He was
I
trying
was
to
no.
turn you down politely.
He
It
was.
wasn't like offensive.
He
was
knew
just
that
like,
his
No,
he
it
knew that
wasn't.
his office would just create complications.
Yes,
Yeah.
he was just being like, "Oh no, thank you. I really appreciate it because I know that I'm irresistible. But no,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I
Yeah.
Oh
can't.
my god.
You sweet, sweet soft boy."
Don't get me new flowers. Even if they're
I wasn't going to get you flowers. I was just saying order different ones. Just order, not poison you. Ah.
All right. We're gonna
Garden-headed ninny mungans.
we're gonna call it. I hope. Oh, that's raid. I forgot that we can do that.
ooh, who are we
That's the thing.
raiding?
I don't know.
I can't
Oh,
raid because
Unmade
my
Gaming!
computer's.
Let's do unmade
Oh
gaming
yeah,
because.
he's
he's-
running 6 and 20.
Oh wait, no, he's doing a Strahd I think tonight.
Oh, I think
Woo.
he's- okay.
Yeah, so
Words.
unmade gaming is doing Strahd, so let's give him some love. I hope I did it
Oh
right.
my god.
Let me check.
Yeah.
Yeah, unmade gaming. Yeah, he's doing Curse of Strahd right now, and that is an absolute delight. So here's what I want you guys to do. I want you to join me into dropping in unannounced and give Unmade Gaming our full support. Oh no, did he? Oh, he's hosting. He went offline!
I was gonna say he's probably ending because he normally ends around this time.
Yeah, instead, we'll do Leslie, simply JXN, because she is on my, oh gosh.
Hooray.
She is on my Dark Spring campaign.
Mm-hmm.
She's an amazing artist, and she's currently playing Ori and the Blind Forest, because she is,
Oh, that's
like,
such a good game.
yeah, it's a beautiful game. You guys
I love
should
that game.
join up
I
and
know it.
have fun with it. So, what I want you guys to do, join me as we give her a surprise hello from the Possum Pussy. And from there, we will let you continue your evening in peace and love. We'll see you Thursday.
Bye.
Oh yeah.
And we'll have fun again. I hope
Don't
you
forget-
guys. Oh, sorry. Oh,
I am actually streaming tomorrow. At 8 p.m. Eastern Time, EDT, whatever you want to use. I'm gonna be streaming Mage, and actually Vincent's gonna be in there with me. It's a campaign run by a bunch of his and our friends. It's gonna be on my channel, Ayami302. So if you guys want to drop by real quick again.
Good
If
old
not, you
Leslie
can
Green.
also watch Abby on Iron Gods on Exploding
Yeah.
Dice channel. That's at the same time too. So if you guys can stop by my channel, say hi, and then go and watch her be awesome. So
and from there, give them some checkups as well, because Askren awesome, Ayami awesome, Vincent awesome, everybody's awesome.
you're awesome too, For.
Well, thanks.
We love you, For.
You're a pretty great man.
Double-edged
Though you
sword.
may have set me up with Cedric. And screw you for that. You're awesome.
Yes.
Thanks. I wish you guys a splendid evening, and we'll see you next time on the forefront. All right.
Bye.
Bye.